Good morning, FYI family. Good morning to each and every one of you. Let us know if you're hearing us loud and clear this morning. Good to have all of you on the live. Another day with you, another 15 minutes or so, half hour or 5 minutes. As the case may be, happy to have all of you on the live this morning. Wayne Cosnu, good morning to you. Good morning, Wayne, and the other folks who are joining us. Belinda Halls Anderson. Good to have you there, Belinda. Annette Cummins. Thanks for the information, Annette. Moses Barlow. See you as well. And Ann Evans. Clangren Edwards. Clangren Sertima. Evan Brooms. Anthony. Anthony, is it Hunter? Hunter. Everett Leonard, good to have you there. Pinky Kerr. Pinky, how are you doing this morning? Just up in this, us and this cup of black coffee this morning, our end. Gwyneth Anderson, we see you there. Marcus Skinner. Good to have all of you on the live. Season's greetings officially. Great to have all of you on the live today. Just say that. Great to have all of you on the live. Wouldn't have it any other way, folks. Good to have all of you joining us from the many places you always join us from. Good to have you, folks. It's Monday. We're into the second week of this new month. Monday the 9th. Believe it or not, we're there already. In another couple of days, we're halfway through the month. No doubt some of you packing the barrels. Don't let me stop you all. Don't let me stop you all. Sending us our little prags and so on. Some of you preparing to come home for the season. Happy to have you. Happy to have all of you all coming. Just don't come with your bare hands. Frank Rice and Sharon Griffith. Lester Tom, Gwyneth Anderson, Myrtle Williams. Hope you guys have had a good weekend. I got in a couple laps on Saturday in the National Park. Went up to Babis yesterday. Linda Denty, Sharmila Simeon Carter. Good to have you. Sharmila on the live this morning. Good morning to all the Kokwani people. Edward Brooms. Jacqueline Johnson, good to have you on the live this morning. Jacqueline Abigail. Maxine Monroe. Hope you guys are good. Let us know how the season treating y'all. Sylvia Allen. Here it's getting very cold. It's cold already up north. Sorry for y'all. You gotta get up and sleep in that freezer. Wake up, go to work in the freezer. But it's only because the thing is there, to be had. That makes it worthwhile. See, if you got a little impetus, so I can save X amount of money, make these investments, build a house back home. I seen Koja, good to see you on the live. Some folks say, I ain't building no house, left my house for children, fight over it. All right. More power to you. No chain or fight over no house. Pop, pop, pop. Good morning. Good morning to you as well. Good morning to you as well, Miss Rebel Self. Sharma Grant Melville. Frank Rice, Leslie Hamilton. You don't build no house, nobody fight over. It's a long time you all and send me a voice note. The new year, we plan to start back our podcast during the lunch hour. Leslie Hamilton, good to have you on the live. Happy birthday, those folks celebrating a birthday this month. Happy birthday to all of you. You all got a conscience. How you can born the same month Jesus born? You like the limelight for yourself, eh? Happy birthday to you all nonetheless. Bushmaster, good to have you on the live as well. Irwin Don, Sheena Hazel. Folks, it's warm where we are. The temperature, the climate is warm. Sending you all some warmth up north. Fan it up there. Sending some warmth. Nice to be outside. You know. But the problem, but not the problem. The point is, y'all have a reason to come home, and we pay y'all. You take it on us. That 500 US. If you come and sharing it in time, that is. Take it on us. Come home, man. Come in from the cold. You need to Mona, come in. Good hurry. You haven't been home in a long time. Come on here. In there. Mr. Hardy. Happy birthday. Whoever celebrating. I'm singing a sing song. Gail, how is your song there? Folks, y'all got any song problem? You all have any song issues? I hope not. Any song problem? We want no song issues. We want perfect song. Perfect song. Just trying to get it right. Trying to get it right. There's something I can adjust. All right, folks. Good to have all of you this morning. We're watching the song too and just trying to ensure that we got good sound. See, y'all distract us now. We hear a song, then we got enough. Randy says loud and clear. Sylvia says loud and clear. Tessa, look, if you got any song issues this morning, right? You got any song problem, you just take out your hearing aid, replace your battery. You know, I saw them engineering the Apple AirPods. Pick up songs easily. I see Leslyn making an important point here. Leslyn saying, help keep sharing off the streets. Right? Leslyn's not a lot of people listening here. Leslyn is not a lot of people listening. Let me just put it that way. And then I see somebody saying here, happy birthday to Rhonda. Correct, I saw that too. Happy birthday, Rhonda Lynn. Y'all know Rhonda is big girl. Y'all know Rhonda is big girl. All right. Pamela Viola says sound is excellent. Well, we hope so. Get some good sound out of us. Good morning, folks. Rhonda Gordon, good to see you there. Pamela Viola Kansas. Joe King, good to have you here. Folks, if you send us a donation, helps to offset our expenses here. Now wash me here now. Good to have all of you at the live this morning. Let's run a couple of things by you as we start this morning. Great to have all of you with us. You all know we can't do it with us. We ain't gonna fool myself. Couldn't do it without you folks. We've got quite a few things happening. Great to have all of you on the live this morning. Travasa Williams, now that we've done calling all the names. Good to have all of you. 500. Isn't it easy to have breakfast with 500 people every morning? 500 and counting. I can take a little warmth in this coffee here. Alicia, good to have you. Alicia says, hey, pace and power. Thank you so much. Folks, let me prevail on y'all. Only as Leslyn brought up the issue. Only as Leslyn brought up the issue. You know, to help keep us off the streets. Help keep us off the streets. It'll go a long way. You know, some of y'all think we're building a house and buying land off of y'all. It's not so. Whoever tell y'all, it's not so. So let's run a couple things by you folks trending. We got some heavy issues that are occurring on the international stage, folks. Not feeling light-hearted. Some heavy issues. John Gonzalez, your name calling, bro. I'm Ali Voice. Your name calling, bro. Good morning to all of you. Couple of things trending this morning. You all see what happened in Syria over the weekend? Folks, it might take 50 years. It might take 13. It might take 5. Tracy Clark, Sharon, Marlin, we're going to overthrow our oppressors. We're going to throw off, that's a better phrasing I want. We're going to throw off our oppressors. The Syrians did it over the weekend. Shock the Middle East. Assad say here, and I get through. Them boys tried a couple of years ago. I still here. Nah, 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 nah. I still here. Friday. Bashir al-Assad wake up good. Wake up good. Stanislaus Washington. You ever wake up good? Andrew Griffith say everywhere is war. You ever wake up good? And something happened in the history of your life, send you down another road. Auntie Sandra says no song. I'm singing song at my end. Let me see what's happening here. We see sound going out. Auntie Sandra, we have sound here. You're still getting sound? Well, when Assad heard the boys coming, Assad beat up. Leslyn says loud and clear. Frank says we got song. Assad beat out. I was seeing this morning, they said the plane, helicopter might have crashed. Other reporting suggests he headed off to Russia. Is he friends? Grace and Danielle, Brian Daniel, Terry, that's all the time, you know. It might appear, and I find that our oppressors, they forget 2015. Brian says he's hearing us okay. Our oppressors, they have forgotten 2015. Well, I hope the Lord give them a reminder next year. I hope he carry them back to the way things used to be. Carry them back to 2015. They've forgotten. They rule as though they have absolute majority. It's one seat majority and a thief-in seat. One seat majority, and then you got a Dr. Asher Kassoon thief-in seat. wonder how TNM, the new movement, where the thief in seat, how they gonna fare in the 2025 elections. But for me, she done gone over the PBB. So I'm not gonna be surprised when I see her in a red t-shirt, vote PBC. I'm not gonna be surprised next year. And no doubt you can see a couple of the folks you think in the struggle right now, you might see them down a red t-shirt too. I'm not gonna be surprised. Disappointed maybe, Carlton Smith. Klangran, I'm not gonna be surprised. For me, one, y'all know how we say it in the vernacular. For me, one, she could go right now. Don't waste me time. She can go right now. Beatrice Selby, Gail. Why are you wasting me time? So Assad run out. Nobody's looking for him. Looking for him. I hope things don't deteriorate further. Because we're often optimistic when we see tyrants disposed and deposed, opposed and overthrown. And then there's one evil for the next. I hope Angela Ben, I hope the Syrian people get a chance to breathe, to become. Marlene said, Asher like Chase Green is true. True story. True story. Pelothorn, Horace. I don't know how people could swing wrong, swing wrong, swing wrong. Swing wrong, swing wrong. You know? Somebody was telling me, you know, I love my brothers and sisters in the PNCR. I had some colleagues tell me, like you gone over. Y'all don't know me. Y'all don't know me. I never liked the tone flow. You hear today, you upset tomorrow. I never liked the idea. Never like it. Never like it. I love my brothers and sisters in the PNCR. I'm coalition 150%. I'm coalition 150%. I'm coalition 150%. That is my true story. But I can stand up here with the AFC as long as it takes. As long as I can. See? When I left my brothers and sisters on this side here, it's when I'm done with politics. And when I'm done, me like some people, you know, they're claiming they're done with politics, they're in business now. And every 2 mornings on social media, Norton, Tratman, Nigel, done a show. Nobody wants to hear you and where you think and where you used to be. Nobody wants to hear that. How the place, man? Everyone says stay one place. I never like back and forth, back and forth. Today is AFC, tomorrow you're PNC. By Wednesday is WPA. By Thursday, you're red. I never like it. Never like it. So y'all gonna have to worry about with me. Y'all ain't got a goddamn thing to worry about with me. I am a coalition man. I can bat for the WPA, bat for PNCR, batting stronger for AFC. I am coalition. Right? I identify when the lines have changed. More than 15 years now, it's a little while now. Why going? You know? In my old age, never said try with the old girl. Why going in me old age saying I want a new relationship? get to know you, all your ways and this and that. Some good, some bad. Where you going? Where you going to your old age? Us big people got to stick together, you know. So that's what's happening, folks, in Syria. You see how you always distract me? That's what's happening in Syria. Right? Look, you see what Orendan says? Not me. I shall not be moved from the PNC. Do your thing. Stand up here. And you know the thing is, I don't understand it. Because I am on the impression that we all want coalition politics. We believe that together we can all accomplish greatness. Right? We got our differences, but our commonality is dislodging this monster we got here in red. So if I swing over, says not the same vote coming. If you swing over, says not the same vote going down the line, sir. What are you doing? By the time you're done is I turn. So when you think is Syria alone, South Korea is a good example that systems work. To the north, they got their own Bashir al-Assad. But it's only time, I believe, in our lifetime, we will see a different North Korea. But the South says we got systems that work. Systems that work. First thing, them MPs, when the South Korean president, he get his brainwave. Y'all know how we say it in the vernacular. He get his brainwave. Yoon Suk Yeol, he get his brainwave with martial law. Them MPs went in that National Assembly and lashed it down, sir. What taps? 6 hours later, he pulled back on that foolishness. He said that he was targeting anti-state forces. The members of parliament didn't buy that. They didn't buy that. Now the former defense minister has been arrested, and they're demanding Yoon Suk Yeol's resignation and prosecution. This is the president. For this stunt that he pulled. More than that, South Korea established an office to investigate wrongdoings of senior officials in government. An office. Now, they ain't gotta wait for a nod from President Yoon Suk Yeol. They ain't gotta wait for a nod from him. He's on investigation currently. Right. And the clippy wings, you see, can't travel. He cannot travel. You all could imagine when Pradoville 3 happened. So in the living room, you had bodies that launched an independent investigation. Rock and come in, Commission of Integrity. Rock and come in out of the general's office. Could you imagine that? You don't have to wait on a nod. The people being investigated, I'm going to give you the nod to investigate them. But systems could work independently. Oh, that sounds like a Guyana of the future. I have a dream that one day systems work. And it's a system right now giving Yoon Suk Yeol the backlash in South Korea. That's what's happening. Systems must work. I'll show you just now. Systems that don't work. It's a terrible day. When for anything that happen, you gotta get a phone call from on high. You all go out and chop grass on Main Street this morning. Good. Team 2, you all go around now by Chalmers Street and pick up grass. I've spoken. Team 3, Bartica, put ice in the fridge for them dead people. You have been so instructed. Ice for the dead in Bartica. Systems gotta work. Systems got to work. And at least you're seeing semblance that in South Korea, systems work. Then you got Haiti. Well, Haiti's weak crosses. We can't blame the Middle East. We can't blame the Korean Peninsula. It's we crosses. It's we CARICOM member state. It's we say mission accomplished. When we got in a new prime minister and the transition council, even say you see, CARICOM works. CARICOM works. Those of you who believe CARICOM is ineffectual like the PPP, it works. Haiti in a bad way. Haiti in a bad way. Different gangs controlling different portions. Former policeman nicknamed Barbecue. He controls the most territory, including the capital. The authorities there, with the aid of Kenyan forces, trying to push back against the rebels. That sounds familiar. They don't seem to be having the upper hand. And overnight we learned that 100+ persons were massacred. Look story here now. I said to myself, you see this civil war there? Let me see what happened with barbecuing. We start now unpacking what's going on in Haiti. Our Haitian brothers and sisters. 110 massacred. It's interesting because a particular gang controlling a particular area in Haiti, led by one Monel Felix Meccano, he's called. Monel Felix said they began targeting individuals over 60 years of age. I know somebody went in trouble. It helps me to know the Lord has fixed the bounds of my habitation. They started targeting individuals 60 years and over. But why? Not because they had pre-existing condition, not because of any comorbidities. But here's why. 100+ persons, 60 and over, massacred. Here's why. Monel Meccano Felix. He thought that local elders had used, or thinks that local elders had used witchcraft to harm his sick child. The child later died. Of whatever ailed the young soul, the child died. And in Meccano's thinking, see these big people that are this black magic business? Is you kill my child? Yeah. And Meccano massacred. 110 persons, elders in this village over the age of 60. Carry come and say, mission accomplished. Y'all see Carry come walking? Don't discount us. We are working. That's what it's. That's what it's saying. God rested dead in Haiti. God rested dead. That's what we're talking about carnage. Traffic department says over 200 traffic violations as we come locally now. Over 200 violations. And the East Bank just over the weekend. Slow down. A lot of things swirling in my head to say about this. Recklessness on the roadways and so on. Slow down. The more roads we build, the more holes, the more. Roads in Guyana now got a 2-week lifespan. Touch and go roads. 2-week lifespan, touch and go. Touch and go, touch and go. Then we saw 780 of our young people graduate from GTI. Young and optimistic, bright-eyed. I hope some of them working already. Because as I saw the number, I says, where they going here? Some of them got to go and get a whole lot now, a 10-day work chopping bush somewhere. Cleaning the backboard in the classroom. But I'm happy they're pushing themselves. That's the important thing. To always be in a state of preparation and readiness. Because we've learned that success is preparation meets opportunity. Boom. So while you wait for ideal conditions or conditions favorable to you, then you prepare yourself, honing your skills, sharpening your craft, practicing your gift. That's very important. So when the opportunity comes, you're right there, ready. 780 of our young people. Don't know what all his skills are. But in another headline, I saw ExxonMobil saying that fabrication now is the thing. They're at the peak. In that sector, the fabrication, they need folks for that. Right? But I don't know if they want 780. But congrats to our young people. To start and finish anything, that's important. That's stick-to-itiveness. Starting and finish. One of my best years reading, just for the love of it. I had a lot of novels I started. We did a lot of academic reading recently. I haven't read a novel in a little while. A lot of academic books. I had a lot of books half started, half finished. And once I just got vexed. I wake up good. You ever wake up good? I just got vexed. Vexed with myself. Box myself. What ups? Run into a wall. When I get up, it's all right. Start over all of them. That's how I anchor down. Anchor down and start over all them books and read through them. Read through all of them. Ventriloquist Tale and this and that. And about 16, 17 books. Just read. Young teacher then, those days. You got your summer break, you're just reading, boxing books and reading. What? Reading for your life. Reading for your life. Long for those days. I didn't know it's reading bills. Jesus, life bill. Phone bill, internet, look nonsense here now. Car payment, look nonsense here. I won't give up reading now. Give up reading. Congrats to young people. Congrats to them. You know? Congrats to them. You ever wake up good. Drink this little black tea. See, us Guyanese, you gotta put something hot in the stomach, eh? Drink this little black tea here. How look how the Americans is doing. People get up. You know. When you go overseas, you get some cultural shocks. Sometimes you just look at things in. Us Guyanese, we use a lot of water. I realize that living overseas, we use a lot of water. We bathe in the morning. You feel a little hot around too, you bathe again. Those are standards. Nighttime you bathe. Okay? You say to the child, Mommy, then go running outside. Get in the bathroom, bathe your skin. And then they can take it in there and scrub you. When you come out of the bathroom, you Michael Jackson White. You go in, looking like Kunta Kente. You come out, hollering from the pain. Hee, ow! Looking like Michael. Scruffy. Somebody said my cup look empty. It's with the glasses. Charlie, I got a little coffee lingering at the bottom. Can't drink everything one time in this economy. You know? You gotta savor it. But I realize Americans, you get up in the morning, put on your clothes. Notice I skip some things, right? You get up in the morning, you put on your clothes. Down by IHOP, Starbucks. You know? I can take 3 pumps. 4 draining something. Right? 1 omelette something. You're gone. It's amazing. The cultural shock. You get up and you're gone to work in the morning. You come home and you're gone to bed. You know, just skip a couple of things, eh? People come home with the same thing. You head through a drive-through, Papa John, something. Us Guyanese here, you gotta get this bread, you gotta get this rice in your chest. We don't get this little rice. We don't feel like wheat, you know. You gotta get this flour. You gotta get this roti. Some of you won't make it enough because I'm good. You better go get 2 bagel, a little black cup of coffee by Starbucks and head out. Roho? You think you're Guyana, no? Bora? What's a Bora? You need a little spinach and get to work. Pump the gas to the people. That's another cultural thing. We know how good we get it. We go by the gas station, people pumping your gas to you. You get to the US, you pull up by the gas stations, but these people, they're like they're walking today. Americans backward. We got people who pump our gas here. You go into America now. Like these people late this morning, they ain't go. They go there and pump your own gas. It's where the CSR, the CSRs at this gas station there. Huh? You all walking this morning? Better get out there and pump you. Folks, you ever wake up good? Huh? Good. And then you meet with some spiteful people. Some spiteful, wicked people. Brutus' wife, as immigration officer. They get up good. Over the weekend. You don't know. What you don't know. Take this immigration officer, for instance. All right? Take this young immigration officer, for instance. You get up, heading to work. You don't know your face is about to become intertwined with somebody else's in the course of that day. You don't know that this is how things will go down. And that your job description on this fateful day can bring you into contact with Adonica Alder. You don't know. Well, that's what happened to this immigration officer over the weekend. That's what happened to, is it Finola Harris? Miss Harris get up good. What she didn't know when she got up that day is that by nightfall, she gonna walk in someplace else. No fault of hers, you know. It's just fates colliding. Yeah. When stars collide, like you and I, y'all know that ballad by what's his name? British singer? Elton John. See, he's lost his sight now. When shadows block the sun. Powerful lyrics. Miss Harris and Mrs. Brutus, their fates were about to collide. Acting Chief Magistrate Faith McGusty issued an order that Adonica Alder Brutus, wife of the Assistant Commissioner of Police, even though on the probe, she was good to fly overseas for medical attention. Good to go. That was the court order. That was the court order. And then we saw Big Smith News said that she was harassed. I think the headline said, tumbled up. Her belongings, herself and her son, tumbled. The airport said it was part of a routine operation, the police rather, that they were not singled out. I think the head of the of Kanu said nobody knew who she was because she doesn't travel on her married name, Brutus. She travels on Alder. She was not singled out. But if she wasn't singled out, how come Miss Harris, the immigration officer, how come Miss Harris was later transferred? How come she was later transferred? That's interesting. And that's what we learned. She was abruptly transferred. And we learned, it is alleged, this is for permitting Adonica Alda Brutus from leaving the country. Now, didn't we see David Patterson was just awarded $5-6 million because he was detained unlawfully? The people don't mind that, that's lunch money. Once they harass you and tumble you up, they don't mind that. So the young immigration officer, Ms. Harris, they tell us was abruptly. So what they got to pay $6 or $7 million for unlawfully detaining? Once Ms. Harris bowed down to them, once Adonica Brutus get tumbled up, frustrated, and everything is all well. The end justify the means. Matter of fact, they pay more than $6-7 million for that to embarrass you publicly. Because you know you in that line and police start shouting, "Get over there! Where you got this bag here?" Humiliate you. The court said the woman is free to fly. And if as them waves quoted the Kanu head, saying nobody knew who she wasn't harassed, why then was Ms. Harris transferred? Make it make sense. But we got a spiteful government. Spiteful government. They would call your place in the US and tell them it's a threat to the state. Hey, your place of work. Put a goons to harass you. Come at your door in the US. Follow you around the place. Make your life uneasy. Pregnant woman traveling out with her young son. Court says she can leave. Nothing barring her. But what's a court for the Gallup police force? What's a court order? What's a judiciary? Isn't it Soko who told the young attorney who's now a magistrate? Counsel can need counsel. The court awarded that young lady hundreds of thousands, but I'm not concerned. Once you are humiliated, once you're humiliated, once you get time and so on taken away from you, wrap you up in bureaucracy. Now you got to get a lawyer, file a case, sue them, appear in court. All that is your time, Time you don't get back. The court can't give you back 2 years of your life. I was in court on Friday. Former mayor and I, Mayor Ubraj Narain, traffic offense, 2 years running to court. 2 years running to court. But traffic offense. Something if you charge you're gonna pay. If you found guilty, you gotta pay a fine. Traffic offense. 2 years we in the system. How much money does it cost to bring a policeman, the court clerk, the magistrate? Every court session, how much does that cost the state? But them okay. He'll work there 50 million if the guy running for 50 years every day up the court. Up the court step. Up the court step. The last bit of reporting we saw on this, them are way of saying that the police and Kanu have become silent on the transfer of the immigration officer, Fiona Harris. They're silent. So they got times they run out with press conference and so on. They're silent on this transfer. And then we saw some other reporting that says that the transfer was reversed. Of course, if the police not saying anything, we'll have a lot of speculations. Now, sir, plenty speculations. So that's what we have on that bit. Lakshman Aziz, Bhumi Douglas, Jennifer Prince, Michael. That's what we have on that bit. We got a couple other things happening. We're in the overtime currently. Forgive us. Give us a couple of minutes more to wrap up. We're giving you all back your time. Now you don't pay for. We're giving you back your time. Folks, if the Lord lay on your heart to send us a gift for Christmas, make a donation to our page so we can keep going. Quite a few things happening. Quite a few things. I did tell you all I can point out how systems don't work in this country. I've made it clear to my family, when my day comes, as all our days shall come. When the roll is called up yonder, I want to be there. When my number is punched, that day when I transition from time into eternity, when I throw off captivity, become liberated, when I trade mortality for immortality, when that day comes, I want to be buried. You all saw the Rupantier recently. There's a cemetery as you're going into Luzuknan. That used to be a pristinely kept cemetery. Not anymore. Not anymore. You can't rest in peace in this country. You know when they bury you, chances are you're going to disappear from your family. You get some big push, go over you. Then may come, thief out your perfume, throw out your casket. Sometimes they flood you out. I saw the cemetery in Region 3 the other day. They burn out the dead. Cemetery had a fire. So, in Guyana, when you die many times over. Sometimes old age carry you. And then the flood kill you again. And then the fire kill you a third time. I want to be cremated. And then they take my ash and a nice river. I identified the river yet. A nice river. Don't carry me Lerupantir. I'm begging y'all. Don't carry me Lerupantir. I'm begging. Don't do it. I come and haunt y'all. Don't carry me loop and tear. Right? And I'm smiling. But take it as a lamentation. If you're carrying me loop and tear, you're not just spinning in my grave like a ceiling fan. So the lady died. Woman died. Can you believe it? Lady died. 1D Jilks in Bartica. November 30th. And she caught the system unawares. She caught the system by surprise. How dare Miss Jilks die today? It's the day when the mortuary fridge ain't working. And the hospital, fastest growing economy in the world, largest GDP per capita. But the mortuary fridge of the hospital ain't working. It's not working. But they got apparently a private facility in one of the avenues, 7th Avenue. And there's a carriage around there. Carriage, see, wrong there. Oh, you can't rest in peace. Carriage around 7th Avenue. When they carry Miss Jilks in 7th Avenue, they can't find the key for the mortuary. I don't know if it's private, if it's public, but it said carriage is 7th Avenue. They can't find the key. It didn't take them a day. It didn't take them an hour. Let me start from there, the progression. It didn't take them an hour or two. It didn't take them a day. It took them days to find the key to the mortuary. How dare Miss Jilks die on the 30th and catch the system by surprise? How dare her? They said if you want to know how the quality of a nation, watch how they treat the dead. You know? It's not the big houses, tall, big. Watch how they treat the dead. It took them days, but the key suddenly appeared. See? The key appeared. So by this time, God rest the dead. Miss Jilks' body is in an extensive, serious state of decomposition. They can't even move the body. They can't even move the body. No help, the family alleges, from the regional health officer. No help from the regional executive officer. No help from the medical superintendent. No help. No help. They have to get somebody from Georgetown to address the condition of the body and the malfunctioning of the fridge. You see? Problems left, right, and center. Hold on. The good book says, when all these things happen, it's not the end. Regretfully, when all these things happen, we got 1,400 of you watching us this morning. Right? 350 plus on Facebook, 1,000 plus on YouTube. When these things happen, it's not the end, it's the beginning of sorrows. That's what the good book says. So compounding this tragedy, the facility had no running water, no attendant to help the family, no security, no adequate drainage. So the family had to clean the morgue, bring water to use to ensure the proper care of the mother's remains, the daughter, the aunt, the grandmother. Right? Family traumatized. And that's why when I hear people say, Irfan is a transformational, this must be going backwards. This matrix, this transformation in reverse. What you have in the photograph is dead water in the mortuary now. People have a bailing out. Public health hazard in and of itself. There's a country with systems don't work. You know system gonna work now? Huh? Somebody can send this video to Irfan or Jagdio or Health Minister, the absent Frank Anthony. Then somebody can get a call down there in Bartica, rough up. What are we hearing here? What nonsense is this? And then things can kick in for a little while, and then back to normal. Systemless, rudderless. The folks in High Palm Road in South Ramville complaining. Their road was destroyed by heavy equipment while they were trying to rehabilitate Aubrey Barker Road. The road was dug up for repair and just left. The day after Irfan had his 5:30 meeting with contractors, the folks in High Palm Road says the first time they saw the contractor back after a long time. He was giddy up for that one day, and they haven't seen him back since. The road is still in a state of disrepair. So somebody can get a call. Next year's election year, how dare you all having us out here looking thin like this? Oh, fix the pipe for a little time, the man. Huh? Y'all sweep up the place, the man. Put the lights in them fridge, the man. With a plaster on the sword. Until next time. We're going to leave it here, folk. We wanted to get through a couple other things, but we're going to leave it here. We can get to talk about the cost of living. Today is Monday, so Sabbath News came out with another iteration of that article. How the cost of living affecting you. Right? They're on the East Bank today, another village on the East Bank. If I remember correctly, another village on the East Bank, make sure I get it right. Give you all credible and valid information. Yep, Meadowbank. Yep. Meadowbank on the East Bank. Let me get in short of it. Things bad for everybody. That's what the cost of living affecting them. Prices killing everybody. And nobody know when the cash grant come in. Nobody. Some other things we wanted to talk to you about. Former Finance Minister Winston Jordan over the weekend, appearing on one of the social media programs, talking about the gas LNG project, the gas to shore project, and the fact that there's no final approval on the project. The government lying. No final approval on the project. The government lying. Then this cash grant confusion continues. They want more money for the Jagan International Airport. This could be the most expensive airport in history when it's finished building. All thanks to the PPP. All thanks to the PPP. Most expensive in history. They will be telling you. So they're coming for more money. Over $1 billion more. You know? Over $1 billion more. Right? They're coming for. So those are a couple of the things we're tracking. I saw Region 2 put up a nice Christmas tree. They're coming for more money for Jagan International Airport. Right? Among a number of other things that are happening. These are a couple of things we wanted to share with you guys this morning. Before we run off, folks, the quality of our roads too. That's another story. Wish we had some more time to unpack all of it. So all 1,400 of you on this Monday morning, Monday the 9th day of December, it's fair weather where we are. We hope things are good at your end too, in spite of it being cold. You know, in spite of the challenges we got to surmount them and move forward. Season's greetings to one and all, folks. Season's greetings to one and all. And as we have said, if you have a chance to, folks, you know, lots of you are going to be contributing to various charities. Think of us no less. We need your help as well, folks. So we've circulated that link there. Very, very secure. We've never had a complaint. Right? Nothing is too small, and definitely nothing is too great. Help us out if you can. That's going to do it for us at this end until we see you guys back on our next broadcast. That's our time this morning. Pray for us, eh? Y'all see we in a bad way. We in a bad way. Pray for us. Good, folks. That's our time this morning. That's our program. Marlon says the sick and demented. Sick and demented people running around the country. It's true. Sick and demented. Kunta Kente says, PP are tomb raiders. They raid everything. Pamela, thank you for your kind words there. She says, have a safe day. Sharad, well, have a safe day. All of you as well. Ray Andrews, Glenford Gordon, Yvonne Ramasar, thanks for joining us, folks. Upright Youth, we see you as well. That's going to do it for us. That's our time.